Miku on the, Hatsune Miku Project Diva F on the PS3. It's part 2, it's part 3 actually of the research stream that I'm doing here for the edit mode. Watch this. This is something I totally forgot about. Remember when I was complaining about the funky drummer here at the beginning of the song? Okay, so where does the song actually start? After the drum roll. So right around here, maybe? Right around here, maybe? Before, like, the very last drum hit starts the song. Right here. Probably 70. It's too late. Probably 70. So watch this. Set this track start time. We're going to 70. Track start time 70. Alright, so watch what happens when I do the preview. Wait, what? Wait, go back a bit. See that? It completely shifts the song over, and that's fantastic, because that's what I needed. I wanted this song to start precisely where I wanted. So let's do that again. I wonder if the time markers are a little bit off, though. Just a second. The bars might be a little bit off, though. Yeah, it might be a little bit off. Pretty sure bar 3 should have started earlier than that. Is the time signature off? Huh. That can't be right. Alright, let's try that again. I know it's 90 beats per second, so I'm trying to figure out how to... Yeah, it's not right. It's 4/4, most likely. God, my music education's so borked at this point. Just a second. Yeah, whatever. Nope, still off. Well, I don't really have a choice. I'm not gonna... I know, see... God, my music education's so borked. Alright, so let's do it this way. Whatever. Alright. I said 4/4. Okay, we're fine. We have a metronome? No, we can't have a metro. We can't do a metronome here, apparently. No, we can't do a metronome here. That's fine. Let's see. Stage. I don't think there's anything here I really need to fix. No, I got everything I want, so we're not gonna worry about that. All right. See, I started the music. I started the targets right around the end of bar 2. Oh. Wow. Screwed that up. So let's set up some new targets then. Which is fine. We're gonna focus on the long notes and slide them to the left or right and make sure it's properly synced. It'll be fine. Ready? Let's just assume that's where we want to stop. Okay, we're going to slide these a lot. We're going to slide these a lot because I'm not really sure what I want to make a target. Because obviously doing the drums was, you know, sort of easy, I guess. But is she walking on the pool? Walking on the pool lane markers. Anyway, that have to do with the game. Anyway, went to Omake images, I suppose. All right, let's slide over here. See where we start. Yeah, that was way off. All right. I'm also going to show you how triplets work because remember I was complaining that I wanted finer tuning to where I placed the notes. That's what the triplets do. I'll show you that in a second. Let's see where I started. Okay, we're doing the long notes. Just a second. Yeah, so every other note. How about that? Yeah, before that. So before that. Okay, that's fine. That's easy enough. Hold the button down. Right around there. I'll ignore that one entirely. Let's just drop that. So right where it ends. So let's drop that one. Four. Alright, so right around 4. It's going to be the most technical video I've ever done now that I think about it. Yes, this is musical education, kids. Okay, before the end. Wait, what? That was way off. Okay, so we gotta move it over and compress it. Right around there. Now, if this isn't precise, what I can do is I can use the triplet system to get some quarter notes and eighth notes in there to make the starting and ending point more precise. So, let's try that later. Right around that. That might be enough. Okay, at the end of the... It's not the entire measure. Whatever you call that. Right around there. Maybe a bit later. Alright. See, I'm going to make this work. Right around there. See how that works. So it's got to be... Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. This is about an eighth note too late. On the beginning, it starts a bit too late, and it ends a bit too late. So I'm going to get fancy here. Probably shouldn't even need to do this, but we'll see how it goes. There we go. Insert target, triplet input, eighth note input. Actually, I'm not going to do that. Let's do quarter note and see how precise we have to get. Triplet input, quarter note triplet, X, 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 X. See that? We're gonna get pretty precise in a second. See that? So now instead of just going halfway down the bar, I go to a quarter of the way down the bar. We can split into eighths later if we have to. So watch where I put this target. Normal. Right around there. Make it long and end it a bit short of that. Let's see how long it needs to be. Might need to be a bit later than that, actually. Okay, it's a perfect ending, but the beginning's a bit too early, so watch this. Okay, no. Back. Okay, insert triplet input. Let's do an eighth note right there. Not that. That. Okay, so I can do that. This seems to be a really clumsy way of, like, accounting for the imprecision of the note placement or the beats, but hey, you do what you gotta do, right? I know, if I could just slide everything over, that'd be great. If there's a way to slide over all the notes, that'd be fantastic, but I don't know how to do that, so we'll worry about that later. Alright. Insert target. Normal input. Yep, that's pretty darn precise. And some of the stuff you can probably just do lag input adjustments to make it work. So we'll see how it works later, but for now, right around there. Does it need to be later? Let me slide that over a little bit. Right around there. Alright, see how that goes. Okay, too late. Let's end that a bit sooner. Around there. Okay, let's start that one a bit later. See, I'll get this eventually. You know what I mean? Right around there. Alright, so that's probably good enough. So you can see what these yellow areas do. Is they allow us to get a lot more precise with the note placement. That probably gives us some idea about how messed up this bar placement is. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if everything's like a eighth note off. So do I need to start the song a bit earlier? Let's see how that works. Well, first of all, let me do a quick check. I'm not going to move too much. Let's go up to the marker. Where's the marker section? Back. Marker. Set the start time. Let's go back about... Set an eighth of a... How long is an eighth of a note? Gosh darn it. Okay. Once... Okay, my beats are still here. Let me try something here. I probably screwed everything up. Yeah, okay, that's way off. Okay, anyway. I think it ends right... I think it starts right there on bar 4. This might be intentional on the part of the musician, just kind of starting everything a measure too early. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. I don't know. Anyway, music. And everything has to be on time. Like that part of like the beginning of Eye of the Tiger, where they intentionally do it a half bit off. It drives people nuts. I admit it drives me nuts, but it's that anticipation, right? They mess with your brain sometimes. Okay, let's add a third note there. We can do this. We'll worry about precision. We'll worry about precision on the off notes later. Let's just get as close as we can. We're gonna do every other long note, pretty much. Every other super long note, pretty much. Dun, dun. So right about beginning of bar, just before bar 5 and the beginning of bar 6. So we'll slide this over here. Insert targets. And that. I wasn't even paying attention. I probably should have paid attention to where that note ended, but anyway. I probably got to do an eighth note right around here. So I gotta use a triplet over here. Alright. Okay, so make it a bit longer. So I gotta use a triplet. Crap. Okay, I gotta use a triplet. Insert targets. Triplet input. Eighth note. Right there. And end it right over there. Good enough. Okay, so we'll slide this. Whoops. Insert targets with a normal. And that. Slide it over here. End of the bar. See how it does. Okay, release it a bit early. Release it earlier. Around there. Might be too early though. Might have to put another triplet in there. Wait, what? Wait, this might be too short. Okay, I gotta release it a bit later. Just a second. Yeah, I definitely might need a triplet. Yeah, I use a triplet. God, I hate to use a triplet. Alright, fine. I understand. Everything's out of time, so you know. Probably should have chosen a Twinkle Twinkle Little Star song. That might have saved me a whole bunch of trouble, wouldn't it? Quarter note triplet. There. Supposed to do the whole thing. The whole thing's gonna be a triplet. Alright. And I said, this is a kludge. I completely understand that. But I'm making music. Okay, before that. Whatever. That. It might be too early. Wow. Try to release it. I might have to release it early. I'll compensate for that later. It's good enough. Okay, remove this triplet. End it there, because we gotta end that one early. So we gotta end that one early. For the final half segment of the bar. Might be too much. Alright. Yeah. And we gotta use a triplet to end it early. Gosh darn it. See, that's why I hate this. Alright. We'll end it. We'll do a half one. Halfway through the segment. Like right around there. That's as precise as I can get. I gotta release it early. It's weird. Alright. We'll do the lag compensation and crap like that later. Okay, so we gotta put one in between and then end it right there in front of it. So that's fine. But I gotta do a triplet here. Fine. Gotta do a triplet here, and I gotta do a triplet here. I understand. Eighth notes. So we'll put one here. And there. And there. Alright. Stupid, right? It's a kludge. Programmers do this all the time, right? The kludge. That's how you get spaghetti code, right? Wait, let me see where that ends. Okay, so right in between those two. Alright, so go back, insert, normal. So it's right before it starts, which is always kind of a cute bit. Alright. Yeah, end it sooner. You're starting to see how some of these people do electronic music, right? Not with these tools, obviously. You can go pretty nuts with this stuff. put notes anywhere you want. I'm pretty sure, like, Audacity, SoundForge can do stuff like this, you know, sliding instruments, sliding samples left and right, making it a second sooner, a second later, give it a bit more of a, you know, give it a bit less, you know, make it, I guess, what's the word, quantum? Give it less of a quantum timing, I suppose. Keep it a little bit at a time, why not? Wait, is that too early? Okay, I gotta do the next note. So end that long one early. So we'll start at the beginning and then end it early. Around there. Okay, make it longer. To the end of the note, maybe the end of the segment. Around there. Yeah, release it a bit early. I might need a quarter note for that. Yeah, I need an eighth note. Gosh darn it. All right, I'll extend these later. Whatever. It's good enough for now. Fix stuff later. Yes, whatever. I want to put some drums in here to add a little bit of a jazz to it. We'll see how it goes. It's not. I know it's not jazz. I'm just saying. Yeah. Let's practice those synth notes. Okay, we're gonna need some triplets in here because this gets kind of funky. Yeah, it's got to be before the 9th. We got a bunch of triplets in here. Just a second. Okay, triplets. Probably some 8s. Yeah, this could be interesting. Alright, let's get funky-ish. Yeah, it's gotta be right before, like right there. Good lord. Alright. Let's see how that works. Wait, where's the second one start? Yeah, it's gotta be right there halfway. See where those go. Yeah, right before that. So about a quarter of the way through. Darn it, I can't end it there. I probably put the triplet in the wrong spot. I do like that bit though. In terms of the music, I just love that bit actually because it's you can see him kind of setting something up, which artistically I just kind of appreciate. Yeah, that's a pretty good intro. It's a pretty good intro to a bridge, right? Okay. See where that ends. Okay, it's gotta be before that yellow. Gosh darn, this is gonna suck. Okay, get rid of that triplet. No, not that. We'll worry about positioning targets and crap later. That's just how you make the game harder. But it would be nice if you could just, you know, switch lanes at will like the Rock Band games did. Like Rock Band DS and what's that, Trackmania? Amplitude did that. I mean, anyway. Can't have everything, but this will do for now. I mean, how hard could it... Well, you have to add multiple lanes. I mean, why not just do that? Anyway. We're making a linear game, so I understand that. No. Triple input with eighth notes. Back. You have to go back a bit. Ten. We'll just skip the rest. We'll just do bar 10. Yeah, it's not too long. I might need an eighth note there. I think I'm about halfway through, huh? I might need an eighth note right there. Right around here. Just to be safe. Might need one right here. Because there's a bop bop, you know, there's a duh duh. So it's not it's two hard notes there, and you have to separate them. So. Music. This isn't even real music. This is me just playing down targets. I'm not even making the music. I'm just I'm just working in time with it. Planting down markers in time with the music. Let's see how that goes. Probably good enough. It's kind of cute to do every other note instead of just doing every note, so I can like add stuff in the middle later. So the idea that I can do every other note means I can get more complicated later if I want, which sounds good. Wait, let me go back a bit. That might be good enough. Might be too late. Yeah, it might be good enough. Okay. We'll do a test run. Hold on your butts. Like I said, we do this framework, then we can get more specific later. Like that. All long notes. Yeah, I think the timing's a bit off. I thought I already calibrated this. Maybe I'm more off than I thought. I can adjust that later. Second. These sound off. Yeah, these are way off. Let me do that a bit. Yeah, these don't sound right at all. Some of these are just way off. Wow. There's nothing I can do about the lag there. I put the notes down too late. Or way too early, so it just doesn't match up right. That gives you some idea about what I need to do to kind of fidget some of these long notes. Because again, the idea was to do every other long or super long note, and then fill in shorter notes later to make the game more challenging. But the idea is that if I have the framework, then I can go back later and add all the good stuff. So I have a framework, so let me save this. So I'll come back later and do some of the more interesting stuff.